Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 5 of WWE 2K Brand Warfare. We are here for Summerslam. That is our episode 5 pay-per-view. If you don't know how this series works, I suggest you go back and watch some of our other episodes. But as a brief kind of recap or brief summary of how this works, 4 brands, all with 20 superstars in them, all with a pay-per-view, all with the same pay-per-view. So this episode, each brand will get their own night of SummerSlam. We'll look through the card and I'll decide which one of those matches I want to see the most. We'll watch 4 matches, one from each brand. Winners of those matches will earn points, and then we will rank the matches from best to worst, with the best match, let's say Raw has the best match. Their brand will receive 3 points, as well as the superstars involved in the match receiving 3 points. Second best 2, third best 1, and then last place with 0 points. We have a whole ranking system. I post results in the description of every video, so if you don't want to watch it, you just want to see the results, look in the description. From the last episode, I can tell you right now your standings. Currently, your brand of the season is NXT with 8 points, followed by NITRO with 7, SmackDown with 5, and Raw with 4. Your current superstars of the season tied first place, both on 6 points. NXT's Sting and WCW's Sami Zayn. In the last video, if I can scroll down a little bit here, in the last video, your match of the night was Nitro's match in a fatal 5-way Extreme Rules match, which we saw Edge defeat Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn, Undertaker, and Andrade. Second best match of the night, Aleister Black defended his WWE Championship against John Cena and Randy Orton for Raw. Third best NXT saw Montez Ford defeat Elias, Jason Jordan, and Roderick Strong in a Falls Count Anywhere match for the North American title. And the worst match of the night, which wasn't even that bad of a match, Adam Cole retained the SmackDown World Heavyweight Championship against Kurt Angle in a Extreme Rules match. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get in to SummerSlam. Let's get into Monday Night Raw and see what they have on their card. This is Brand Warfare. Well, with Monday Night Raw being currently last place on the leaderboard, they have brought their absolute fucking A-game with this match, as Aleister Black defends his WWE Championship in a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match against Johnny Gargano, Seth Rollins, and the Game, Triple H. Of course, Raw only on 4 points, with 2 of them being gained in the last episode, so they've not been doing well. This match should definitely help their chances of getting up there in the rankings. So let's get our first match of episode 5 of Brand Warfare underway. Elsewhere in the card, Eric Young retained the WWE UK title against Rusev. AJ Styles defeated Daniel Bryan. But this was the absolute standout match by far, as here comes Johnny Gargano. Other names, Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Takeover, and tonight looks to become Johnny WWE Champion. Johnny Gargano. 190 something pounds, holy fuck. I am tired of shit, by the way. I don't know if you guys can notice. Appreciate the support that these videos have been getting, by the way, as well as the SmackDown vs. Raw Universe mode that I recently started up. Why the fuck has he got Shieldtrons? It was the same with Roman. Oh well. Seth Rollins. I guess they're still repping the Shield. That must have been something that I changed, like, before I started this Universe mode, back when I played this game. Because before starting Brand Warfare, I hadn't touched 2K19 in years. This is the first time opening up in here and blow my mind. I was like, oh fuck, oh Jesus. But Seth Rollins making his way down to the ring. I think this is the first we're seeing Gargano, Rollins, and Triple H. So it's all debuts for these guys here in Brand Warfare. As Rollins makes his way into the ring, here comes the Game, Triple H. King of Kings theme song. There is the King of Kings, the cerebral assassin, the Game, Triple H. going for one last run it seems here, and he wants to become WWE Champion at one of the biggest events in wrestling. SummerSlam Triple H. But the champion is not a man to be taken lightly. A man who defended and retained his WWE Championship against John Cena and Randy Orton in a steel cage match. It is Aleister Black. No man is ever truly good. No man is ever truly evil. Black gonna ascend. We'll see him with that WWE Championship, and then we'll get into our first match of the night. It should be a good one. I'd be very surprised if this match ends up letting us down. As there he is, the WWE World Champion of Monday Night Raw, Aleister Black, the champion. As here we go, fatal 4-way to kick off episode 5 of Brand Warfare. There is that WWE Championship. Referee holds it high in the air. Gargano, Rollins, Triple H, and Aleister Black. Referee rings the bell. Black and Rollins, Gargano, and Triple H. In ring, 4 of the greatest of all time is Triple H with that big knee. Black trips Rollins. Gargano, jawbreaker to Triple H. Aleister Black now strikes of Rollins. Step up enziguri by Gargano and a roundhouse kick by Aleister Black. Rollins now, jawbreaker. Triple H back to the ring. Gargano wants him. Rollins went for a step up enziguri. Triple H with a neck breaker. Rollins and Black is Black with a huge slap to the chest of Rollins. Woo! Chops back and forth between Black and Rollins. Now Triple H, shin breaker to Gargano. Rollins sent over the top rope. Aleister Black now, what's he thinking, taking Rollins off the apron? And now the fight has spilled to the outside between Black and Rollins. Meanwhile, Triple H and Gargano still going out of the ring. There's an arm drag by Gargano as Black. The kick to the gut. Rollins now, Michinoku driver. Gargano looks to go for a weapon here to use against Triple H. Obviously the most experienced man in this match as Gargano has a kendo stick. Tries to use it, but Triple H stops it. Went for a German suplex, but Gargano counters it beautifully. And now Johnny Gargano, big suplex on Triple H as Black with a roundhouse kick to Rollins. Rollins catches the second. And now Seth Rollins with a single leg Boston Crab to Aleister Black. And Gargano going to have to run in and break that up. And now Johnny Gargano. What does he think? It just constant strikes to Rollins. And now Seth Rollins. Huge jumping knee to Gargano. And now Triple H went for a back suplex, but Rollins wants to do the damage here. Throwing Gargano in the corner. And now Rollins, no, Triple H. Catching Rollins, but Gargano now breaks it up. He wants to go after Rollins and Triple H. Taking out the knee of Johnny Gargano. But Gargano fights back against Seth Rollins. Now Black and Triple H going at it more. Center of the ring. And there's a cutter there by Aleister Black. Rollins sent over the top rope. Johnny Gargano sends Rollins to the outside. Aleister Black hits the bicycle knee on Triple H. But he's not done there. Going to try and lift Triple H up. Triple H, big clothesline to Black. Super kick to the gut by Rollins. Gargano runs in with a big flying forearm. Aleister Black now went for another bicycle knee. Triple H now. Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Black now in the corner. Black counters though. Aleister Black has Triple H from behind. Lifting him up into a cutter. And a Michinoku driver by Johnny Gargano as well. Fantastic match to kick off episode 5 of Brand Warfare. And Black just stalking Triple H. Meanwhile, Gargano and Rollins, you can see behind my fucking webcam right now. Triple H and Black now going back at it. Triple H was going to go for a spine buster. Gets countered. And a big roundhouse kick by Aleister Black. And Black once again just looming over Triple H as Rollins. Oh my god. Oh my god! Launching Johnny Gargano into the ring post. And Rollins saying that Gargano is done here. Going for a snapmare. Gargano counters. And now Black has Triple H on the top rope. Gargano now. Gonna lock in the Gargano escape. You can't even see it. Black from the top rope. Superplex on Triple H. And Rollins gets out of the Gargano escape. Aleister Black lifted up Triple H, but Triple H back to his feet as Rollins is sent into the ring by Gargano. Triple H now. Black counters it. Oh, Black Mass! And Triple H forced to roll out the ring. Black Mass connects and now Gargano feels a comeback coming on here. Johnny Gargano tripping a big kick to the face. Aleister Black now sees Gargano. Black Mass! But Seth Rollins is back there and Black has not noticed him. 1, 2. Rollins decided not to break it up. Runs into Aleister Black and out. Wonder what the fuck's going on there. Bit of a miscommunication between those two. And now Black, Northern Lights suplex to Seth. Triple H lifts up Gargano's. Here we go. Triple H with the pedigree. Triple H now into the cover. Black hasn't noticed. Referee. 1, 2. Rollins breaks it at the last second. If it wasn't for Rollins, we would have had a new WWE champion right then and there. Rollins throws Triple H over the top rope and Black as he set up for another Black Mass as Triple H set off the apron. Second Black Mass. No, Gargano catches him. Rollins now. Double super kicks to Triple H. Arm drag by Aleister Black. Rollins with a big drop kick. Black now has Gargano in the corner. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Too fast to keep up with. Triple H with a lariat to Rollins as Gargano is busted open and falls down. Aleister Black now. What is he thinking here? Oh, a big knee to the side of the head. And Gargano might be in trouble. Another knee to the head as Triple H with a backbreaker on Rollins. Aleister Black now. Wait for the roundhouse kick. Gargano tripping the leg. Triple H going to drop Rollins on the hardest part of the ring, that being the apron if you didn't know. And now Triple H has Rollins where he wants him. It's Johnny Gargano now. Look at this. Shades of Penta. The sacrifice. Lifting him up. Triple H. Spinebuster on Rollins as he drops him on the steel steps. Roundhouse kick attempt again, but Gargano once again blocks it. Rollins somehow has recovered and throws Triple H back into the ring. And now, Seth Rollins and Triple H is Triple H for a second time tonight. Here we go. The pedigree. Rollins in trouble, but Gargano very quickly notices it and breaks it up. Triple H now just beating the hell out of Seth Rollins. And Gargano stops it now. He covers Black and Rollins breaks it up. Gargano is busted open. Another cover on Black. And Rollins again forced to break it up. And Rollins just stomping at Johnny Gargano now. Gargano almost acting like Rollins doesn't exist here. Went for a snapmare, I believe. Gargano! Huge super kick! Lifted up Rollins. Rollins with a jawbreaker. Black now grabbing Johnny Gargano. And a big elbow to the chest. Rollins now runs in on Black, but Black catches him. Lifting him up now. Elbow counter. Rollins now. Back and forth they go. This is an incredible matchup we're seeing here. Triple H is back into the ring. Triple H and Black working on Rollins together. But Rollins with a huge step up single leg drop kick. Black with the cutter. All other men down. Aleister Black to put it away. Black Mass to retain. 1, 2. Rollins kicks out. And Black, feeling it now, gets up and Johnny Gargano catches him with a DDT. And now Gargano and Triple H, Rollins and Black. Seth Rollins throws Aleister Black out the ring. Triple H trips the leg of Johnny Gargano. Black sent to the outside. Rollins is going to follow. Gargano and Triple H in the middle of the ring now, squaring off. Gargano gets caught with a Uranage. Triple H now, spine buster. And Triple H stalking Johnny Gargano into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Triple H off the spine buster becomes the new WWE champion. Rollins was just a tad too late. And Triple H gets the win. A good match. Don't know, I felt like there was maybe a little bit more. Ending felt a bit flat, but honestly, a good match nonetheless. It's going to be hard to top that. See, that was a spine buster connecting on the steps. I thought Rollins was permanently out by that point, but Triple H gains a point for winning the WWE Championship. Can he gain any more if this match ends up becoming match of the night? He'll gain an additional 3. Triple H could walk out tonight with 4 points or could walk out with just 1. Depends on how the other matches are going to be. But Triple H gets a point, so congratulations to the game. Is up next. Let's see what NXT have to offer for SummerSlam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for NXT, we are once again seeing the North American Championship on the line. This time in a 15-minute Iron Man match between the challenger Ricochet and the champion Montez Ford. This is actually the first match on the card for NXT's night of SummerSlam. Elsewhere on the card still to go, which I'll tell you the results once we get to Nitro. Braun Strowman against Drew McIntyre for the NXT title. Trying to think other matches we've got. A Big Show against Heath Slater. But I like the idea. These two fantastic athletes. Iron Man match. I think it should be a good one. I want to see if Montez Ford can live up to the hype. Or, you know, maybe his title win was a fluke. A win against Ricochet in an Iron Man match will definitely prove that it was indeed not a fluke. But here we go. North American Championship on the line. Ricochet challenges the new champ, the Street Profit, Montez Ford, in a 15-minute Iron Man match. Now, I forgot how bad this Ricochet model is. Holy fuck. But Ricochet and Montez Ford, one-on-one, 15-minute Iron Man for the North American. I think this might be the third time we're seeing the North American Championship online. So we've actually seen the North American Championship more than the NXT Championship. However, I would want to see this match in real life over Drew versus Braun personally. But here comes the North American Champion, Montez Ford. He brings the swag like nobody can. Angelo Dawkins' tag team partner was not a part of the draft pool. Of course, 80 superstars were selected to be in this draft pool, and then of course the brands were randomly dished out. Angelo Dawkins did not make the cut. Montez Ford did. Hence why he is here alone on NXT. We don't get much tag team stuff here. It just doesn't work with the game's structure as well. Like, sometimes tag team matches do generate, but if I do tag team titles, I have to take people out of divisions and stuff, and it means the generation, there's a lot less people in divisions and stuff. It's annoying. Hence why we don't have tag titles. But Montez Ford, looking to defend and retain that North American title against Ricochet here tonight in an Iron Man match. Our second title match of the night. Here we go. Ricochet, Montez Ford, 15 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Both men begin the match as Montez Ford grabs Ricochet and puts him in that little guillotine hold. A slow start for these two very fast-paced men. Here we go. This is that fast-paced action that I'm talking about. Montez Ford now climbing to the top rope. What's Ford thinking? Oh my god! From the heavens! Already! 1, 2! Oh, and a kick out by Ricochet! Montez Ford wanted an easy first fall. Incredible strategy from Montez Ford. Ricochet now gonna throw Montez Ford over the top rope. Disqualifications and stuff are on. It's an Iron Man match, not an Extreme. Oh my god. Ricochet DDT on the apron! Holy shit! And now Ricochet has Montez on his back and drops him. Face first as the referee begins his count. Countouts and DQs are on. But Montez somehow recovering, throwing Ricochet back into the ring. We're just a minute in. And oh, Ricochet clotheslines Montez over the top rope, and now Ricochet just taunting and showboating. Ricochet leaves the ring. Count of 1. Of course, Montez Ford, this is the only kind of match where champion's advantage doesn't really apply. If Ricochet was to get a count out or disqualification fall and it be the only fall of the match, Ricochet would walk out North American champion. This is a match that does not favour the champion, whereas most match types do. Ricochet has Montez on the ropes. He's going to put him onto the middle one. What is Ricochet thinking here? No falls scored as of yet. It's Ricochet. Oh, a 619! 619 connected by Ricochet as he throws Montez into the corner now. Oh, a drop kick into the corner as Montez moves out the way. Ricochet throwing Montez off the ropes now. Ricochet duck under. Oh, went for a huge bicycle kick. Montez saw it coming. Now he's going to throw Ricochet off the ropes. Rebounds into a big jumping back elbow. Montez forward now. Flow over. Snap there onto Ricochet. He's going to lift up Ricochet. Slow down the pace a little bit here. And now, a side headlock taking Ricochet down. Ricochet's not too good at the wrestling side. He's more good at, your flips and shit. Montez, very similar as well, but I think if you were to bring it down, Ricochet excels more at the flips, and Montez is more of the better wrestler. But Ricochet now, look at this with the speed. Northern Light suplex. Oh my god, transitioned. Oh my god. Spinning brainbuster, beautiful by Ricochet. Montez forward back to his feet now, and Ricochet. Opportunity now for Ricochet. Backslide driver into the cover to score the first fall. 2, 3. Ricochet scores the first fall off the backslide driver. Bit of a cheap cover, but you need to do stuff like that in this match. There's a recoil. The recoil connects, and Ricochet looks to be on his way to winning the North American Championship. Ricochet with a super kick now. Another cover on Montez Ford as he's busted open. Kick out at 1? Montez kicks out at 1. Ricochet now to the top rope. Here we go. Ricochet 630 senton. Cover for fall number 2. And a kick out by Montez. I think that shows that Montez wasn't down and out for that crucifix, that backslide driver, sorry. Just Ricochet just had a good enough cover. But Montez is fully energized. Montez still has a shot in this match. Montez forward now, going to throw Ricochet off the ropes. Montez, wow! Big hip toss. Montez forward now. Here we go. Montez went for that DDT. Ricochet counters. And Ricochet now realising he's maybe exhausted a bit too much energy at the beginning of this match as we're not even a third of the way through yet. Ricochet now. Flatliner to Montez Ford. Into the cover to score a second fall. Desperation covers now. And he might get it as he does. Ricochet is 2-0 up. Montez Ford now needs, if he wants to keep his title, he needs to get at least 2 falls. But Montez is feeling it. As we're just about a third of the way through this match. 5 minutes gone with 10 remaining. Shoulder drag by Ricochet. There we go. A third of the way through. As Ricochet is currently 2 falls up against Montez Ford. Ricochet now. What is Ricochet thinking from the middle rope? Oh, beautiful moonsault. And now Ricochet to the top rope. Ricochet now. Another 630. Into the cover. 1, 2. Ricochet is 3-0 up against Montez Ford. God, maybe Montez's win was a fluke. That is 3 falls now that Ricochet has got. Montez has Ricochet on the shoulders. Ricochet counters though. Impaler DDT. Montez trying his very best here, but just can't get anything in against Ricochet. Ricochet, another recoil. Another cover. 1, 2. And a kick out. Montez still is alive. Somehow, some way, Montez Ford remains vigilant in this match. Ricochet now, the Northern Lights, and he's gonna turn that into this big swinging brainbuster. Top rope again. Jesus Christ. Ricochet, another 630. What's that, 4-0 now? Oh, kick out. Still 3-0. Montez, he's got energy. He just needs to get some offense in. There we go. Big boot to the face by Montez Ford. Montez gets caught by Ricochet. Ricochet just too quick for Montez Ford. Montez though. Big running forearm connects. But Ricochet going to trip the leg of Montez. And now Ricochet just mocking the Street Profit. Lifting up Montez Ford now. So I believe the score is 3-0 in favour of Ricochet. Now a submission here on Montez Ford, showing him, hey, I can do the wrestling grappling game just as well as the high flying. As we have 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining on the clock. We are halfway through this match. Just about, once it gets to 7 minutes 30. Ricochet pop-up Hurricane Rana. And we are halfway through. And, oh, big standing shooting star. Montez is up. Montez is up. Drops Ricochet. And Montez, stop with the showboat and get to the wrestling. Montez Ford now. Stomping the arm of Ricochet. Montez into the cover, trying to get a fall back. Can he do it? Kick out by Ricochet. Not enough damage done. Needs to do more. Kick to the back, and Ricochet not happy. Ricochet! Step up Enziguri, but Montez with a kip up. Montez! Bulldog! Montez Ford. Look at this. A big kick to the side of the face of Ricochet. Montez, he needs to get quicker with the offense here if he wants to retain that title. Otherwise, Ricochet is going to get counters like that. Ricochet with another recoil. And now, oh my god, a lion tamer! Montez is going to tap. Oh, brutal submission hold as Ricochet lets it go. 6 minutes and 16 seconds remain of this matchup. Ricochet still, I believe, 3-0 up on the board. Ricochet now running the ropes, climbing to the top rope, going to keep that momentum. And another 6:30 senton. And this will put the final nail in the coffin as Ricochet is 4-0 up. Ricochet bringing Montez back to his feet. Montez, if he wants to keep that title, has to gain 4 falls within the next 5 minutes. I don't see it happening. And I don't think Montez does either. Ricochet telling Montez to get up. Ricochet's on the top rope. Ricochet diving elbow. No, Montez moves out of the way. Montez, no, Ricochet counters, dropping Montez on his back. And I think it's safe to say Ricochet will be walking out with a point and the North American Championship tonight. Ricochet dropping Montez face first to the apron. Look at the blood on Montez. He's going to need medical attention after this match. Ricochet now has Montez Ford. Count of 4 is face first off the apron again. Fucking hell. Montez back into the ring. Referee stops the count. We are 2/3 of the way through this match. It is 4-0 to Ricochet. Fuck off. Fuck off. Montez Ford now. Armbreaker to Ricochet. Ford now trying to fight back any way he can, but it seems like he can't fight back in any way. Montez Ford now going to throw Ricochet off the ropes. Come on, Montez. Get a fall at least. Montez Ford now running bulldog to Ricochet. Ricochet's busted open. Montez kick to the back. Montez Ford now gonna cover him. Can Montez get a fall? 1, 2, and a kick out by Ricochet. And Ricochet back to his feet again. Oh my god, the recoil connects. Montez is limp. He doesn't know where he is. Cover again. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out. See, Montez still has resiliency. He just needs offense. That's all Montez needs to do. Stop Ricochet letting him hit him with moves and just get as much moves as he can. This is what I'm talking about. Montez with a kick to the gut. 3 minutes and 50 remain. Montez Ford with an elbow to the face of Ricochet, who just collapses. Montez gets something in. Montez Ford. Here we go. This could be something. The DDT connects. Montez needs to stop wasting time though. Cover on Ricochet now. For a fall. 1, 2, and a kick out by Ricochet. Montez can't believe it. Get to the top rope, Montez. He's not going to the top rope. Montez Ford now. Big scoop slam. And now Montez, running the ropes, top rope now. Montez forward to get a fall. From the heavens, no, the knees up by Ricochet. Oh, it's game over. Ricochet telling Montez to bring it on, and Montez does just that. Montez forward now, saying there's only 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining on the clock, and Montez realising he doesn't have much time left. But Montez is still going to put up a fight. Top rope again. Montez forward from the heavens. No! Trips as Ricochet moves out of the way. Ricochet now has Montez. Gonna put him on the ropes, and Ricochet now just throwing Montez back. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ. Is this gonna be 5 or 6-0 now? Ricochet, another 6-30. Montez is done. Cover by Ricochet. And I believe that is... What the fuck? How? How is Montez still kicking out? Why is he still kicking out? Another 6-30. Why? And I think that is now 5-0 up. It is. Montez gets back to his feet though. And Ricochet just with an elbow, and Montez already down to a knee. This is hard to watch. Throwing Montez over the top rope and sending him to the outside. Ricochet, just leave. Leave him alone, you've won the match. Ricochet has Montez on his shoulders. Montez fights back. Count of 3. Montez could maybe get this back in fucking count out falls. Montez gonna drop Ricochet on the apron. Count of 4. Get in the ring. Get a count out fall. Count of 5. Bulldog to Ricochet on the outside. 6 is where pretty much a minute left as Ricochet throws Montez back into the ring. Less than a minute for Montez to score 5 falls. Throws Montez in the corner. Kicking away. Striking him. And I think Montez might be giving up. Ricochet with a strike. Ricochet with a single leg drop kick. It's over. Ricochet. Oh my god! Snapmare driver. Why Ricochet? Montez now just fighting out of anger. A DDT. Get a fall. At least. Montez going to try and get a fall on Ricochet here. Desperate. 1, 2. Yeah! He got a fall! 10 seconds left. I believe the score is 5-1 to Ricochet. 4, 3. Monkey flip to Ricochet. And Ricochet. Montez is still going. Both men face off as Ricochet is your new... That was the bit that sealed it. That DDT. Ricochet is now your new NXT North American Champion. In dominant fashion against Montez Ford here. Unbelievable. Big win for Ricochet. Embarrassing defeat for Montez Ford. Maybe he is just not ready for the singles scene. As Ricochet picks up a point, the blood still dripping from the head, but not as badly as on Montez. Your new North American Champion, Ricochet, is up next. Let's move on to see what WCW have to offer for SummerSlam. Well, before we get into our WCW World Heavyweight Championship match between Edge and Bobby Roode on NXT, Heath Slater beat the Big Show, but Braun Strowman did defeat Drew McIntyre to become the new NXT Champion. Elsewhere on the WCW SummerSlam card, Rhino once again retained his US title, this time against Pete Dunne. Against Pete Dunne, as well as Andrade defeated Chad Gable. But Edge, after winning in last episode's match of the night, that fatal 5-way Extreme Rules match, he's been granted a world title match against the current WCW World Champion, Bobby Roode. So let's get into... Also, I didn't point out, I definitely put the North American Championship match above the Raw WWE Championship match. So currently, I can guarantee that Montez and Ricochet will both at least receive a point. Because I preferred that match over the WWE title match. But here we go. Let's see, can WCW be better than both of those matches? Is out first. The Rated R Superstar Edge. Incredible match. Probably the match of the entire season so far. In last episode, in that 5-way match between himself, Sami Zayn, Bobby Lashley, The Undertaker, and Andrade. But Edge is here and wants to become the new WCW World Heavyweight Champion. But he has to go through the glorious Bobby Roode to get there. But speaking of, here comes the champ. The crowd singing it. The glorious Bobby Roode won that WCW World Heavyweight Championship at the last episode in a non-televised match from whoever the champion was. It might have been Samoa Joe, I'm not too sure. I think it was Joe. I think Joe won the title, but yeah, because Joe had won the title back from Roman Reigns. Roman then got traded to SmackDown, and then it was a triple threat between Roode, Joe, and Cesaro where Roode became the champion. And now Roode, his first title defense, and it's against the Rated R Superstar Edge. So here we go, our third match of the night. We're halfway through this episode, folks. WCW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Edge and Bobby Roode. Extreme Rules match. Here we go. Both men go for strikes as Bobby Roode is quick to get there. And Roode now with a float over. Snapmare to Edge. Roode now lifting up Edge. Bobby Roode now, pendulum backbreaker. And Edge in trouble. And a kick to the back of Edge. Roode now lifting him up. Edge got to do something to get back into this uppercut. And Edge gets his first bit of offense of the match tonight. Here we go. Lifting up Roode. Gonna go for a suplex, but Roode with a knee to the head. And now Bobby Roode. Oh, just striking the back of Edge. Another shot. One to the gut now. Edge is down to a knee and Bobby Roode has control of this matchup. Gonna put Edge in the corner. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Smashing Edge's face into that bottom right top turnbuckle. Edge though gets a bit back into this match, clothesline to the back of Bobby Roode. And Edge now gonna look to go for a weapon. It is of course Extreme Rules. Edge though can't be fully recovered from last week's episode. Edge now has a kendo stick. And Roode tries to stop him from using it, but Edge connects with a kendo stick and tries to drop a senton, but Roode rolls out the way. Bobby Roode now, no Edge. Elbow to the face, goes for another one. Kick to the gut now. And Edge gonna drag Bobby Roode and puts him face first off the apron. Lifts up Bobby Roode now. Another shot to the face, Roode. Oh, close fist strike to the face of Edge, and now Bobby Roode, no Edge. Oh! Huge elbow strike. Back and forth strikes. These guys go no countouts or disqualifications. Of course, it's Extreme Rules. Edge sends Roode face first off the apron once again. And Edge, look at this. I think he was maybe going to go for the execution. There's that STO DDT. Bobby Roode now. Spine Buster to Edge on the outside. And Roode now feeling it. Of course, Edge still cannot be fully recovered from that match, as well as the fact that, recently came back from triple fusion neck surgery. Edge now, snapmare, and an elbow to the temple of Bobby Roode, your WCW World Champion. Edge now gonna left Roode up on his shoulders, and he's gonna drop him again! Face first off the apron, the hardest part of the ring, and now Edge slicking back the hair, he's stalking Bobby Roode. Lifts up Roode now, and what's he going to go for? Edge now. Oh, goes for something, but Roode gets a counter, and now Bobby Roode on the outside. Glorious DDT. Get him in the ring and cover him. Edge might be done. Roode going to do just that. Throws Edge back into the ring. Edge lifeless, and Roode now to retain his title. Here we go. 1, 2, and Edge kicks out. Got more in the tank, does the Rated R Superstar. Bobby Straight to the face. That DDT on the outside cannot help the neck of Edge one bit. And he throws Edge back over the top rope. I think he just threw him in the ring to get the cover. Knew he didn't get the job done. And now he's going to continue the offense on the outside. It's a smart play by the Glorious One. Bobby Roode now, lifting him on his shoulders. Edge counters. Edge now with the execution DDT. Edge once again now going to use that kendo stick off Bobby Roode. One shot. If Edge wants to win this title, it's going to be a bit more relentless than that. And now Bobby Roode again with that STO DDT. More of a flatliner DDT actually. Snapmare. Bobby Roode now. A float over Snapmare on the outside to a seated Edge. Bobby Roode now. No, Edge throwing Roode back into the ring. And now this is where Edge can get his offense in. Bobby Roode gets caught. Edge. Huge DDT. Roode. Lifeless. Edge needs to get a big move or something in here. Edge. Here we go. Execution DDT. And he's going to set up for an Edge now. Very close. Spear. Edge is not done there. Could have covered him off the spear. Instead, just talking shit to Bobby Roode right now. Here we go. Edge. The comeback is on. Bobby Roode runs in and gets caught. Bang. Face first goes Bobby Roode. Edge lifting up Roode again. The sit-out man slam. The Edge-o-matic. And drops the elbow off the face. Edge now, cover on Bobby Roode to win the title. 2. Bobby kicks out. After all that offense, Bobby Roode still having the resilience to go on. Edge now going to lift Roode. If he gets one more spear, it might just be over. Roode fighting back somehow. Bobby Roode now. Oh, here we go. The glorious bomb. And that'll be all she wrote to retain 2. Kick out by Edge. We don't see Roode use that move all that often. He normally goes for that glorious DDT, but occasionally hits that glory bomb. But not enough to put it away. Roode now. What's he going for? Oh my god, Bobby Roode has a ladder. Puts it in the ring. Gets in and Edge struggling to get to his feet. Bobby Roode lifts up the ladder now. And oh my god. Face first off Edge and hits him with it again. Edge counters. Edge takes it out of the hands of Bobby Roode. Throws it down. Spear! And we have a new champion for sure. 1, 2, and Roode kicks out. Bobby Roode somehow, in some way, kicks out of that spear. Edge took the ladder out of his hands and dropped it and connected with the spear. Bobby Roode now with a shoulder tackle. Bobby Roode lifting up the ladder. Oh my god. Just hits Edge with it, but Edge actually avoids it. He tried to throw it onto Edge. And now Bobby Roode, Russian leg sweep to Edge. Into the cover now to retain. 1, 2. And Bobby... Oh, that was an interesting finish. It was a good match up into the finish. Damn, and I was going to put that up there for match of the night, you know. Now I don't know. Great match up until that finish. I don't know what happened there, whether miscommunication from the ref or something, but the referee has counted 3 off of a Russian fucking leg sweep, and Bobby Roode remains your WCW World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know. I don't know whether to... I think the NXT match is still definitely match of the night. Both this match and the WWE title match had a lackluster ending. I'm still debating on it. Those two are very much in the same playing field for me right now. So, we'll move on to our final match of the night, which we will see from SmackDown. And then after that, I'll decide my official rankings for the episode. But let's move on to our final match of the night. And let's see what SmackDown has to offer for SummerSlam. Our final match of the night is a first for Brand Warfare, as we are seeing our first ever tag team match. We talked about it earlier on, funnily enough, with Roman Reigns recently get traded to SmackDown. You know, 2/3 of the New Day and 2/3 of the Shield on the same brand. The Intercontinental Champion Xavier Woods and Big E, they've gone at it before for the belt. Team up tonight against Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. The New Day versus the Shield in a Tornado Tag Team Hell in a Cell match. Our main event of the show, which I'll reveal the result of once we get to the actual, ranking of matches. Jey Uso versus Adam Cole for the World Heavyweight Championship. But this is too good of a match to pass up on. Our last match of the night, I've officially decided that the WCW match was better than the WWE title match. I think. Is that what I decided? Let me check. I'm going to check. Did I decide on that? No, sorry. I decided that the WWE title match is better than the WCW title match. My apologies. Currently your first place, NXT, Raw, Nitro. Where will SmackDown place? Tag Team, Hell in a Cell, the Intercontinental Champion Xavier Woods, Big E, the New Day. Come out first in our first and maybe our only tag team match of Brand Warfare Season 1. I think it's because we now have, I think this is the only brand that might have like 2 in-game tag teams. So it generated this match. The New Day, Intercontinental Champion Xavier Woods, his tag team partner, Big E. Of course, Kofi, I believe, is on Raw. I don't know what brand Kofi's either on Raw or Nitro. I'm not too sure. With Rollins of the Shield also being on Raw, if both of them are on Raw, then that creates a nice little comparison there. But Big E and Xavier Woods make their way to the cell first. Is out next. Sierra Hotel Indio Echo Lima Delta Shield. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Reigns, a former WCW World Heavyweight Champion, now competes tonight with his tag team partner Dean Ambrose. The two men that never broke up the Shield. The ones that have always stuck through it. Roman and Dean. It is main event time. Hell in a Cell. Here we go. The New Day and the Shield. The bell rings. Here we go. Woods and Reigns. Ambrose and Big E. First to a fall. Pinfall or submission inside that ring. It's going to be a great match. Big E back. Body drop now to Dean Ambrose as the New Day working well here as Ambrose trying to leave the ring and trying to get past E, and he's doing it with that quickness as now the Shield have the advantage here. Big E takes down Ambrose and Reigns beating the hell out of Xavier Woods there in that bottom right corner of the ring. I need to go to work in half an hour, what the fuck. Xavier Woods kicking Roman Reigns off. Roman Reigns back to his feet, and a kick to the gut of Xavier Woods, and again the Shield have the upper hand in this match. This is our second Hell in a Cell match of Brand Warfare, the first being Drew McIntyre against The Undertaker on NXT a few episodes ago. Of course, before Drew got traded to NXT. It was a Nitro match, I believe, at NXT TakeOver Chicago, episode 3 if I'm not mistaken. And Reigns went for that Superman clothesline. Ambrose countering Big E. And now Ambrose running crossbody and the strikes onto Big E's. Reigns throws Woods over the top rope into the floors. Here we go. Reigns and Woods battling on the outside. Big E now. Big back body drop to Ambrose. Reigns, oh my god, Woods face first off the cell. Cover on Big E to get the win. Oh, and a kick out before one by Dean Ambrose. This match is going to go on for a while. Hope it's done before I need to leave for work. Big E gets caught now with that, sit out face buster and a cover on Big E to win it for the Shield. One and a go. Woods breaking it up, but Big E also managing to kick out. Clothesline by Reigns. Big E runs in and a huge shoulder tackle launches Dean Ambrose halfway across the ring now. Big E just dropping Ambrose and out. Reigns set out. Powerbomb to the Intercontinental Champion, cover, and Big E misses the breakup. And a kick out anyway by Woods. Ambrose now with a side headlock onto E. Big E's down, and again the Shield having the upper hand here. Big E gets back into the ring, and Ambrose's Woods gets ducked by Reigns. Reigns with a Superman punch. Reigns going to set up for the spear, and this might do it. Ambrose with that crossbody. Spear by Roman Reigns. For an easy victory. 1, 2. Holy fuck! The Shield have just squashed the New Day in Hell in a Cell. That's our second Hell in a Cell squash match. Taker, of course, squashing the Undertaker Hell in a Cell, and it's just happened. Roman Reigns pins Xavier Woods. One spear is all it takes. Holy shit. Worst match of the night, but biggest surprise of the night. The Shield win in dominant fashion. Does that mean a future Intercontinental Championship match down the road for Roman or Dean, or are they going to focus on the world title? Of course, there's no tag scene to focus on. Huge win. It's worst match of the night, without a doubt, but oh my god. It was a big win for the Shield. Both men will get a point, and it'll be the only point they'll get. As I will go and work out the order of matchups, and I'll get back to you in a few seconds with who is currently Superstar of the Season, Brand of the Season, and all that good stuff. It's a big win for the Shield to main event Episode 5 of Brand Warfare. Well, after tallying up, I can reveal a couple things. First off, that man there, Jey Uso, defeated Adam Cole to become World Heavyweight Champion, and probably one of the biggest surprises we've seen. A couple big surprises for SmackDown, but I can officially reveal your ranking for tonight's episode. Match of the night, Ricochet defeating Montez Ford for the North American Championship in the Iron Man match. Second best match of the night, the WWE Championship match. Then Nitro's match between Roode and Edge, and your worst match of the night, the SmackDown Tag Team Hell in a Cell match. So with that being said, how that has affected the standings. Your Brand of the Season, NXT with 11 points, followed by Nitro on 8, then Raw on 6, and your worst Brand of the Season for SmackDown on 5. But it's still kind of close. Superstar of the Season, nothing has changed. The only two men still on 6 points. WCW's Sami Zayn and NXT Sting both on 6. However, a couple superstars jumping up to 5 points. Aleister Black on 5 for Raw. On NXT, sorry. 2 superstars on 5. Elias and Montez Ford. For WCW, of course, Sami Zayn on 6 and 1 superstar on 5, and that is Bobby Lashley. Oh, of course, Edge as well, sorry. Edge and Lashley both on 5 points. And then for SmackDown, Adam Cole on 5, Roman Reigns on 4. And that's pretty much all the noble stuff. There's actually not been much change in rankings this episode. But with that being said, big wins for everyone tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week. Next Friday? I think it's Friday I do these. Next Friday, I think. Next Friday for Hell in a Cell. Thank you for watching.